So we're doing exercise 7a, and in this video I'll be answering question 2b, which says, in each of the following, find the rule for the image of the graph of y equals f of x under the given translation. For b, we've been given f of x equals 1 over x squared, and it's going to be under a translation of 4 units in the positive direction of the x-axis and 3 units in the positive direction of the y-axis. Now, there are 2 ways we can approach this problem. The first way I'm calling the easy way. So we know that we're dealing with f of x equals 1 over x squared. Now, we know, based on our gallery of graphs section that we did in ECP, that 1 over x squared is a truncus. And what we're doing here is we're going to be shifting it 4 units right and 3 units up. So we're going to be creating a new function. Let's call that new function g of x. And we're going to be shifting it 4 units in the right-hand direction. Now, it's really based on your knowledge of the fact that when we're dealing with truncus, if we're shifting it 4 to the right, what it's going to end up being is x minus 4 squared. And then if we're going 3 units up, it's just going to be plussing 3 here. Lots of us will just be able to do this instinctively, and it's just going to save us a lot of time. So let me do that, like that. If you're unable to do this, come speak to me, because I really want it that everyone is just able to look at a question like that and do it the easy way. But let's now look at the hard way. The hard way is a 2-step process. We're first going to apply the translation and then do some replacing. So let's begin with our first step. So here is our original point. So it's the point xy. Then we're going to be applying our translation and we're going to get new points. So I'm calling these new points x dash and y dash. So let's explore this a bit more. So we have our original translation, and my new coordinate for my x value is going to be x plus 4, because I'm going to take my x and plus 4 to it, because I'm moving it 4 in the positive x direction. And then my new one for the y will be taking y and plussing 3 to it, because I'm going 3 up. Having done this now, and knowing that both of these are my new point, they're both new. This is just a way of saying this is my new point, and then this is the specifics of it. So these are going to equal each other. So I'm going to be left with x plus 4 is equal to x dash, and y plus 3 is equal to y dash. I then am going to rearrange it, so I have x by itself. So I'm going to get x dash minus 4, and then do some rearranging here. So I get y dash minus 3. Having done this now, we now come to the second part of it, which is the replacing step. So I'm going to start with what I've originally been given, which is y equals 1 over x squared. And I know what y equals after the translation has occurred. It's going to be this. So I'm going to put that into my y spot. I then know what my x is going to be. My x is going to be x dash minus 4. So I'm going to put that in, x dash minus 4, and square that. I then am going to rearrange it, so I have my y by itself. So what I'm going to be left with is nearly there, this. And hopefully you can see that this is the same as this. So the final step I could say is that my new function is going to equal 1 over x minus 4 squared plus 3. So that is the answer to question 2b of exercise 7. Exercise 7a. So hopefully this has been helpful to you.